Hey guys, and welcome to the third and potentially final part of my episode 1 review for Big Brother 12. When I say episode 1, I don't mean episode 1 of Big Brother. I mean episode 1 of this show that I'm doing, this little review and opinion show. We're going over the first episode where everybody met each other and learned about the Saboteur twists, the HOH competition and the Veto competition, the choices for nominees and all that. Really, I don't have much to say about Lane, Enzo, Matt, and Hayden, besides the fact that they're all in this alliance called the Brigade. And I don't know how that's going to hold up because, first off, if the Saboteur is one of the Brigade members, he could be using that to propel himself further in the game. He might want to keep Hayden, Matt, and Enzo around. Hayden, Matt, Enzo, or Lane, one of the four, if they're the Saboteur. They might be trying to keep the other three around to ensure their safety. But I really don't think it's any of them. I don't think it's Hayden. I don't think it's Lane. Matt is too obvious a choice for the Saboteur because of his intellect, and Enzo is Enzo. Right, not much to say about Lane. He definitely seems like a really down-to-earth guy. I really can't say much about him because we don't have that much insight on him just yet. We might learn more about him this coming episode, but I don't think he's the Saboteur, nor do I have much to say, nor do I have much to say about Enzo. I mean, because of this Brigade alliance, he does have the potential to go into the jury phase, but I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's that persuasive. I mean, the social aspect of this game is going to be very important, and considering of what I've seen of his personality, I think he's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, and it might not be right now, but give it a few days time, I'm sure somebody's going to be pissed off at him about something later. Matt is a wild card. I mean, he looks like a rocker, he looks like a average everyday guy like you and me, but he's really a genius, and he's going to use that to his advantage, and I do think he has the potential to win because he seems very sociable, he seems like a cool guy, and because of his intellect, that's going to get him far in this game. I mean, look at like Michelle from Big Brother 11, Dan from Big Brother 10. I mean, they weren't geniuses, but they were very, very smart and took this game very smart, and they got themselves to respectable positions in the game. So, Matt is a wild card. I can't guarantee he's going to win and get to the final two, but he has a strong possibility and a strong chance to get there. I don't think he's going to be one of the first four to go. I mean, I would be shocked if he was. And as for the Saboteur twist, I highly doubt he's the Saboteur because that would be too obvious. At least that would be too obvious to us. I mean, people don't know he's a genius yet. Besides, like, I guess Enzo, who calls him the brains of the operation, so we'll have to wait and see about that. I have to agree with whatever person made the comment about Hayden being an airhead because I think he did make a blunder. I mean, if it was me who was HOH, I might have nominated Brittany and Kathy for the reasons being the Saboteur will think you're very easy to manipulate. They want to keep you around because if you win HOH again or you win a competition, you'll do what they say, and if they win HOH or are able to persuade whoever's in power that week, they won't target you because you're a very easy person to manipulate for them. So I would have gone along with what the Saboteur said. I mean, he's shooting himself in the foot. First, he essentially ignores Brendan entirely and is like, okay, dude, bring it on. I mean, I don't care if you're going to be gunning for me. He basically turned down an offer he could have just said yes to and lie later on, but I don't know. Hayden not only disobeying the Saboteur, but also making enemies of Brendan, Rachel, and potentially Annie. I think his game's going to be over soon enough. I don't think he's going to win now, so I'm not even sure if he's going to make Final 6 now, so really not sure how Hayden is going to do for the rest of this game, nor do I know if he's going to even make it through the next nominations, because he can't compete in the next HOH competition, so he has the potential to go up no matter, depending on who wins that competition. I mean, unless it's one of the Brigade Alliance members, I think he has a strong chance of being nominated, so there you go. And the last person on the list is Kristen, who I really don't know that much about, which troubles me because I think she's had the least amount of airtime out of everybody. Either that or I wasn't paying much attention to her. I think most of the attention was towards the Brigade. But she's the other girl who I think could potentially be the saboteur, because we don't know really that much about her. And it just seems a bit fishy. I mean, she seems like, I don't know, there's just something about her. I have a gut feeling that if it was a female that was the saboteur, I think there's a 50% chance that she's the saboteur and a 50% chance that Brittany is the saboteur. Originally I thought it was Rachel until I saw her personality on camera. But the reason I think one of those two is the saboteur, another reason that is in the Veto Competition episode, the saboteur sent a message saying he or she and one of the other house guests are actually longtime friends, and that could be like a super secret alliance that we don't know about yet. And Brittany and Kristen seem to come from different worlds. I mean, actually come from the same world, that's what I meant to say. There's something that makes them look like they could be a pair, but I don't know yet. I mean, it could be Brendan or Rachel. It could be Andrew. I mean, we'll know in an hour or so time, but things are really getting interesting. So, Hayden won HOH. He nominated originally Brendan and Rachel because he thinks Brendan is the saboteur and Rachel is his showmans. Brendan wins Veto, which I cheered for, by the way, because I'm starting to like Brendan despite how rash he's playing. He took himself off and Annie went up as a replacement, so it's either going to be Annie or Rachel. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Annie, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'm Ryou Zykin, aka OriginalRyou, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Don't mind the blunders in grammar. You should expect that from me by now, and I will see you guys very soon. Oh, and by the way, does this face look like Ronnie? I mean, I do not look like Ronnie in the slightest. So many people commented, oh, you sound like Ronnie. No. I mean, total props to the guy. I mean, I totally respect him and everything, even though his game plan was kind of messed up. I mean, he pissed off a lot of people in the house, but I don't have anything against him. I'm not one of the haters, so just wanted to clear the air and show you guys my face so you know that I'm not Ronnie. There we go. I will see you guys later.